Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. In the last episode, I believe we took down the ruined sentinels with some cheesy tactics, but nonetheless they're down. Before starting this episode, I forgot to hit the record button and I went down this ladder here. You'll see it in front of the camera there, and there was a large club down there and a spot for a Pharaoh's Lockstone, which we do not have currently, so just wanted to make sure that if anybody's following this, that they didn't miss that. So we are going to come up this way. There's one part of this Lost Bastille that we have not investigated fully, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to go have a peek at that now. Is this the right way? I don't know. Might be, might not be. Oh, okay. So, these guys have a unique talent of throwing large angry fireballs at you, so be very wary of that. Especially this one. He will almost definitely insist on throwing a fireball, which he just did. Sorry I didn't catch that on camera. And he's about to try to throw another one. Clearly karma kicking in for my ruined sentinel's cheesy tactics, but so let's come up this ladder here, and we're gonna roll through here and into this room. And this room does have a few surprises for us. One being this individual here. More of these explodey guys, and this is the best room in the entire place because it has barrels upon barrels to destroy, which I love. Let's open this door and reveal the wall with the dead man in it. Or I think that's a dead man, not sure. Now for this part here, let's open up this gate, and what I would suggest, if the option is open to you, is to ensure that you have some type of bow so that you can hopefully... Oh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Okay, never mind. Don't follow my advice, it was terrible. So just, as long as you time it right, oh, see? That was pretty good. Try to use a faster weapon on these guys, or something with some range that you know you got good timing with. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day. Okay. We did miss a couple items that I'm not sure about, so we're going to go and just have a look at them again. You do have to be careful of this particular area here, because there are some there are some angry monsters in here, particularly these fellas that we will encounter again and again and again. So now we need to come up through this way, back up the top here I think, and kill. There's another one. I thought he was just gonna blow up. Now I don't remember offhand what there's a particular item down this way, and I don't remember offhand what it is, but I'm pretty sure that we can just roll off the side and land right on top of it, like that. And a bonfire aesthetic. That's actually not bad. That's kind of worth it. So, we are just gonna homeward bone out of this particular spot, just because otherwise it's more or less immediate death. So, as far as I've been able to tell, and you can tell by all these blood spatters around, that is probably the case. So, to avoid that more than definite fate, we will homeward bone. I do plan on doing a playthrough at some point using magic or possibly faith for a different type of playthrough. I find sometimes the magic playthroughs or the sorcerer playthroughs can be a little drab, just because of the fact that It's pretty face roll using sorcery and stuff. It's not lack of fun, but to watch, I'm sure it'd be absolutely terrible. Not that this is amazing, but we're doing our best. So let's come back up this way. Sorry to have to retrack over where we just were, but we got ourselves a bonfire aesthetic, so that's a good thing. Let's just kill this fella again. He's trying to throw fireballs. Do we want to play? No, we're not going to play. Come up through here and kill this angry guy again. My intentions were not to have to complete this area multiple times, I assure you. Just kind of the way it goes sometimes. We're going to roll through here because I just don't want to have to fight people endlessly. I could have swore there was one more. Alright, never mind. See this guy with the large, I think that's a large club. Really good weapon for strength users. Oh boy, maybe I made a mistake. As long as you time it correctly, not like that, you should be okay. This guy may just be a petrifying one. I might have fibbed to you slightly earlier when I told you that the ones with the glowing lights in them were definitely were definitely durability damage ones. So if I did fib to you a little bit, I do apologize. But well, rather than waiting for them to pop out at us like they were so cleverly designed to by the developers, we take them out one at a time. So, okay. What's that say? Hurrah for misfortune. Okay. Now again, we don't need to go up there right now because we don't have... Up there is a vendor that sells sorceries with... But she is currently petrified, or he. And we have no possibility of opening that up right now, so there's really no point in going up there just to fight 5 of those exploding zombies. But as you can notice, up here, there's going to be 3 guys trying to give us a bad day. Right there, you see them? So be very wary of them. And I will enter this fog gate into the Sinner's Rise, also known as Hell's Asshole. Come up the top here, and I thought they all committed suicide for a second. I was like, well, bunch of free souls for us. Speaking of which, we've started to accumulate quite a few here, which we may go back and use. But before that, one thing you might want to do as you try to go through this area is you might want to take, you know, say 10 minutes to kill these guys. I think it's the required 15 times. Maybe don't. I don't know. 15 times may seem a little intensive, but let's travel back to Majula briefly. And we will spend some money, spend some souls, maybe upgrade, possibly buy some new armor. Have a peek at what's available. See, in my first playthrough I used mostly the heavy armor, so it was generally a pretty easy choice. But I also dumped a lot of points into weight as well, so that's not something that I've had to do, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so let's talk to you.
Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I hope.
No, we've already been here. We've already seen all this stuff, I think. I'm not sure if anything's specifically better. I know there's an elite set that you get at some point, but nothing right now. That's okay.
Well, I do hope I see.
But with the 33,000 souls that we do have, there's one item that we will buy. open up this door here. And have I not spoken to this cat? Oh no, we did. Earlier, yes, we
We
did.
do have a...
Okay. So we're gonna buy an item. And that item will be... what is it? Silver cat ring. Silver cat ring. Really good item to have, especially for 13,000 souls. It's not too bad at all. That's pretty much all we need, I think. Maybe... No, we're okay. We're perfect.
Satisfied?
Sort of. We'll say yes, I guess. And we will spend the rest of our souls leveling up. For some reason she's not talking to us. Level up. Level up. Let's go with... Definitely need some more adaptability. Well, not that much. Maybe just the 2 points. Vigor's good. Endurance is okay. We'll go with another point of dex for some damage. Some of the dex-based characters, they require less endurance to swing, and our ultimate intention is not to be blocking as much as you would typically. What am I doing here? Gosh. Is not to be blocking as much as you typically would be with a with this type of character, like with a dex build. Not that it's not a good strategy, but it's just, you know, if you're gonna play dex, you should probably, you know, be dual wielding some fast weapons and, you know, having fun that way. So. But, oh, so you know, this is one of those areas here you gotta be extremely wary of. These guys will punish you again and again. But really there's, okay, you know what, I think there's one item there that we don't have yet, so we will take these guys out. Or they will take us out, one of the two. Just so we can get that item and then we don't gotta worry about it. And as you can see, they will switch over to a better, or to a melee stance. Royal Swordsman helm, that's nice. These are Estus Flask, and there is an item just inside this door, and there's a large soul, which is always good to use. Okie dokie. So we will, let's just rest here. We're going to be going straight down the ladder anyway, so we don't got to worry about these archers specifically. Well, look at that guy. Smelter Demon helm on. Okay, we don't need anything in there. Take care of that individual. Human effigy ×1, which is nice. We're just gonna have a peek down this way. Oh, see, of course, like the lock-on in this definitely needs to be patched because it's a really weird lock. Like as you can see, the lock-on's kind of messing me up there because it's like locking onto the wrong, definitely the wrong target. We're just gonna run out and sadly have to use a Estus Flask, but. Unfortunately, we can't lock on, so not safely anyways. So we come down on this little ladder here, and we're just gonna go down and investigate down this way. I don't exactly remember everything about this bottom place. I do remember a few things, one being that there is an items that we've got to drop onto, so watch out. And it's better to get it on the way down rather than trying to get it on the way up, because on the way up, getting back down. So if I were to take that back up and try to fall off the edge and then try to come back down, it's extremely difficult. So it's better just to do it this way if you can. I guess, yeah, let's do that. Now I want to trade out some survivability for some damage for this next part, just to try it out, and we'll see how that goes. Where's my other falchion? Where did it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. Now we will come at them like an angry brute. Oh. Okay, that worked. And that's more the reason we came down this way immediately, was just for the sublime bone dust. Not sure if we're quite ready to do this part as of yet. Oh boy. Okay. So that guy kicked our ass up and down the street. Man, the double tail swipe. Now I remember there was an item from the first Dark Souls that had that allowed you to move normally in water. I'm sure that item was probably revived and brought back, but I just haven't seen it yet. So, like I said, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be down doing this area right now, but I know there's a couple of really useful items. I don't think that we're going to be doing the boss at this particular time, but it's definitely worth it for the sublime bonus. Maybe I do need a little bit more stamina. Maybe that is something that we do require. So I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to soften them up a little bit with a little bit of some ranged fire, and then I will finish them off with my falchions, just because I kind of came up short on the damage there. So just to ensure that we're able to do something about it, like kill them and not die. Our doom. You know, I turned on the first Dark Souls last night for the PC, and I'll tell you, they did a massive graphic upgrade on that game. Like, I had the patcher that everybody else had, I think, but I was just thoroughly impressed. Okay, so that should be enough. Now, oh, come on. Okay. That's what we were hoping for. I'm just not sure I can't remember what the items are in this specific area right now, so that's why it's the only reason I'm really really interested in having a peek. And I want my souls back, so. Oh, okay. That's the way it's gonna be. So yes, welcome to our Hunter's walkthrough. Oh, you know what, that's why. I'm sitting there, I'm like, where's my double attack? I didn't activate the power stance, so. But they're down, nonetheless. And there's an item here, it's probably souls or something, yes. We still got that sublime bone dust, so that all by itself makes the trip worth it. And then plus whatever we get from killing these fools. So we will use some of our arrows. Maybe we should have used a little bit more of them, but that's okay. Because we are dual-wielding masters. And we don't need all these Estus flasks for what we're currently here for, so we will not. Concern ourselves too much with that. Okay, what is going on here? What? Oh, I'm having, sorry guys, I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh boy, okay, these guys take more damage. Be wary, be wary. Oh, and wow, okay. So I think I've, by committee, maybe we won't do this area right now. Not that it's too hard, it's just if I'm gonna be dying stupid deaths like that, you guys don't need to watch them because they're irritating. Just take your time if you're gonna go through that area and just have a peek around. But I'm gonna go down and get my souls, and then we're gonna come back up and head into a different pathway. Another new feature is also, and I'm not necessarily hating it, but you can get attacked while backstabbing and doing critical attacks, like things that have animations designed to them. So be wary of that. So I'm pretty sure when you were backstabbing in the first Dark Souls, you were pretty impervious to damage, I think, as long as you had a certain items equipped. Or not, God, certain items equipped. Not certain items equipped, as long as you were in an attack animation. Sorry, I was reading something while recording, so not good. Playing, recording, and reading at the same time is not advisable. So that is open. So another option to us here, something that we can do. And you know what? I don't hate it personally, just because of the fact that, okay, my character's decided that he doesn't want to run anymore. So you can technically open this up and take advantage of the game misdesign there. And then you can run through. And believe it or not, I would advise it only because of the fact that these guys don't generally, no, see? And then you can farm them like a boss. Oh, and see, that guy decided that he just couldn't handle the stress of being in this current situation. So he decided to die. To kill himself. Alright, Radiant Life Gem. Now, as we were lucky in the first part of the guide, as we kind of went through pretty quickly, because a lot of that opening stuff's pretty easy. So start to probably slow down a little bit, just in terms of the progression, because it's not the easiest game in the world. That's locked. We obviously need a key for that. There is a boss through here. I don't think that we're currently ready to fight him. He does do quite a bit of damage. And typically, God, do we just... It's 15,000 souls. Do we just throw caution to the wind? And we really shouldn't. But hell, whatever. Let's do it. This is a boss. And probably one of the first ones that you're gonna hate. He's not too bad, but he's got some... When it's dark in this room and we haven't been able to turn on the lights yet, there's a bit of a targeting error or targeting issue that you will encounter. The biggest thing with this boss is don't be afraid to attack him. Now, I'm gonna die here, almost just about guaranteed, so... Okay. And obviously I don't have enough adaptability, that's quite clear. It's very, very easy when fighting this boss to get into a mindset where That's that. He's not too hard, it's just at my current level he does quite a bit of damage, so I've got to be extremely careful. I got really lucky there. Ah, man, I'm sucking. Now I'm down to regular. See that? How I lose my target? So you gotta make sure you stay in a good distance. We're not doing too bad here. Could we gain some health? So this is one of those things I'm kind of afraid to attack him right now. Man, we've got this guy, I think. I think we've got him. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Oh. I don't even know what happened there. I swung at him and... Wow. Okay. We will not let that incident control our day. We will not let that incident control our day. On the plus side though, guys, is that it's given me a newfound hope that I might have some luck against this guy. Or I might be able to kill him, so we're gonna go with that. God, I cannot believe that just happened. He was like a strike away, maybe. That's frustrating. And now we're just gonna go ninja on everybody. I cannot believe that happened. Oh my god. I kind of went into it without much optimism. I'm still only gonna try him again maybe once or something and then go at it. But as you can see, these life gems became less and less potent. I could have hit him with a bloody firebomb and killed him. Like, God, so stupid. That's embarrassing. Wow. 5%. Cannot believe that. I'm sitting here telling you guys not to be afraid to attack him, and that's exactly what happened to me. I had probably 2-3 opportunities to attack him. He kind of changed he sort of felt like he sort of changed his tactics up a little bit as I kind of went through. So we're gonna equip those as well. And we're gonna equip some bloody fire bombs in case we get him there again, because that was incredibly frustrating. Maybe we'll equip some poison throwing knives as well. But regardless, as I just said, that's Not something you want to happen. Okay, I don't know. I'm like all sludged up here. I'm barely running. Just gonna make an attempt to get back to that boss one more time. We are gonna burn a human effigy. Because I did pretty well. I do know that some people definitely do use crossbows and stuff to kind of weaken him up a little bit, but I don't like the attack animation on the crossbow for a boss like this. It's definitely useful, but I don't know if we can poison him or not, but we'll give it a go. Oh, you can a little bit. You don't like that. Be extremely careful about not being too greedy like this. Not having the right thing selected. Man, that takes forever. I have to blow another one. No, I'm just not going to be able to do it much. Gotta let that regen a little bit. What that's called, people, is that's called not healing at the right time. Okay. So, after having a good attempt, you know, we'll do it one more time. We'll try one more time. And then if we fail for a third time, we will possibly take a look at a different route, unfortunately. So once again, we will take the long trek down this way. I probably could bring in some help, but I don't think that it's really going to help me too much for this fight. Because I don't know, just going to feel like killing him. Please God, no. Okay, we obviously have to run and heal up. I don't really care about blowing one Estus flask. We will not blow two, though. Try to get back there as quick as I can. Sorry that you guys have had to watch this a few times, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, I think I just made terrible decisions that entire fight, just in terms of when I was healing. Things I got away with in the fight previous to that. Basically, when you hit that square button, or whatever your healing button is, to activate that life gem, I think it takes about 2 to 3 seconds. And I found with him while attempting him before, a couple of times, that I found it worked to be able to kind of run behind him and throw a heal off, because otherwise he'll just like do this jumping attack on you, and it's pretty severe. So God, run, come on, run. Yeah, it's definitely pretty severe, so it's not something that's you want to bait. At least I don't, anyway. I know you can definitely get a swing or two in when he does it, but I'm just not a big fan of baiting that particular attack, so. Typically, I like to get in actually hit me. Trying to bait his thrusting attack if I can. Yeah, see? It's really hard, I find, to get a heal off. I know I should be dodging, but I just... Man. He just attacks so quickly. Luckily, I still heal for a little bit. That's like a bloody ninja. It's not a deliberate tactic change, just sorry I wasn't talking much there, just trying to focus on just not being bad. I'm really glad I did that attack now. Maybe it's time to bait that. Oh! Okay, so it doesn't look that hard, I know, but I can finally breathe again because I haven't breathed in a while. So the Lost Sinner, or the Sinner, is down. She was a champion and we will remember her. God, that fight sucks. Oh, and we get a fragrant branch too. So that's something. It says illusionary wall. I don't think there is, though. I do not think that there definitely is. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, we've got 60,000 souls, so we're going to need to go and do something about that. Okay, that's awesome. So glad we killed that boss. That was something that was kind of in the back of my mind, being like, God, I hope that goes okay. But really, I only died to him 2 or 3 times, so that's not bad. Not bad, too bad at all.
You have a coin. That is more than most undead can.
We didn't get a shard. Did we get a shard? No, we don't get a shard. We got a sublime bone dust. We've got to make sure we don't forget to use that. So we can level up again, which is awesome. We're going to put a couple of points into endurance, a few points into vigor. We're going to cap our dex out at 30 for now. We'll look more into it again after. And then somebody told me that there was something useful about matching your adaptability with your endurance to a certain degree. So we'll look into that. I'll do some more research on it. I had someone mention that to me a couple days ago. Anyway, we're gonna sit down. Oh, come on! I thought we were at the bonfire. Jeez. Okay. So we're gonna burn another sublime bone dust to increase the power of our Estus flask. So glad that boss is dead. So glad. You have no idea. I gotta start paying more attention, I think, because I don't even remember what I got from those chests. What kind of keys do we have? Blacksmith, house key, soldier key, and antiquated key. Okay, makes sense. So now what we can do is we can go unlock the bonfire on top of... it's actually faster to run back through the... Oh, not Heidi's Tower of Flame. What am I doing? Lost Bastille. And the tower apart. I find it's actually faster to run. So we're gonna go in and unlock another bonfire as well as a good... as well as an NPC that we can use to do fantastic things, particularly to get things like boss weapons and stuff, which is awesome. Not sure we're going to be using any boss weapons right now, but did I go to the wrong one? I did, didn't I? Jesus. Yes, I did. Okay. My bad, my bad. We are going... Is the Sinner's Rise its own specific one? It is. That's why. Okay. My fault. My fault. So I think maybe another useful tactic against that the Sinner would be to maybe poison. I don't know, because the daggers themselves are doing damage. I didn't really throw enough of them to get the poison on them, but it might work. Who knows? So anyway, we'll come here and we will jump off of this to sprint across this bridge. Probably get cut down by these archers, more than likely. No, we get lucky. Nice. Dispatch him quickly just in case this guy wakes up. Take care of this one. Oh, where'd you come from? Good lord, man. Wow. The endless amount of poise. And now, we're just going to be extra careful. We probably just could pull them one at a time, but on the off chance that we do get more than one. Oh god, not again. I'm telling you, you're just going to be like me and get yourself into trouble. Attacking in certain ways. So, maybe it's just better, because I do know that they will come out in specific ways, but because I'm a glutton for punishment, because we're using a dex build, our bows do quite a bit of damage, which is really nice. So you can use your bow quite handedly there to headshot those guys. So if you had come up here and investigated against my wishes, give yourself a smack across the face for disobeying me. But on top of that, you would have noticed this NPC in this stance here that is petrified. I would not recommend attacking him, even if you don't like him or don't like the things that he says, because I will assure you he is a beast and he will smack the crap out of you. But let's have a talk.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I can fully understand that. And that's funny too. He's actually one of the nicer ones, I think.
Thank you, young
And rightfully so, because I just unpetrified him. So.
a wandering sorcerer of sorts.
Hello, Strayed.
A guest for a very long time. But I don't think that anybody will miss me.
I'll miss you.
Cursed one, you lack intelligence.
And then he turns into an asshole suddenly, of course.
So
and then takes shots at our strength and possibly our personal appearance, and then laughs in our face. But
Cast one.
this guy's quite good, so I think once I sit at this bonfire, or once I light it, I'm not sure why he won't speak to us yet. I'm gonna have to look into that. But assuming that he moves, which I knew he was going to. Now all you do is just time it right, so that when this one comes, you just attack, and then another one should come. And if they don't, you can just bait them. Or attack them with your bow. I think that's... Oh man. Now be really careful because he just hit straight with that, and I don't think that even does close enough damage to actually possibly hurt him at all, but on the off chance that happens, we don't want to play with it, so... Okay. Oh, there is one more. Just take your time and everything should be okay.
Cast one.
Okay, so he doesn't want to talk to us right now. And I'm not sure, I don't know why that is, but I'm going to look into it for us. So, I think at this point, there's one spot on top of some roofs that I don't think I investigated yet. So, I do remember it. So that's why I'm just going to go back and we're just going to have a peek. Sorry to kind of bounce you guys all over the place like this. It's not my intention to do that. Servants' quarters. But we have opened up all 5 bonfires in this particular area. So. I'm trying to make this sort of this guy walk through enough and get enough items that to justify the walkthrough, because there definitely is going to be a couple things that aren't going to pertain to my particular playstyle that I may miss, and I won't know that I missed. So again, if you guys notice, make sure you let me know. Anyway, we're going to go for another 5 minutes or so. So that gives us just enough time, I think, to kind of run up and grab the item that I'm talking about, or run across the roofs and grab some of the items that I'm referring to. And yeah, so let's kill him again, because we guess we want his souls. You know, that's gonna get me killed, you know. Just that, I don't know, maybe if you guys see it or not, but the first attack that I tried to hit him with missed. Like it went like right through his body. Or maybe that was just something with the game capture card that is causing me some error. Good. So right now with the current endurance that we have, we can swing our weapon 5 times pretty well. So that's really nice. So once you come on this roof, come across the top here, and flame butterflies. Believe it or not, they do come in handy at some point in this game. Run across the roof, jump over, and you will find yourself another soul. That's too bad. I was really hoping it'd be something like, oh yeah, good thing we stopped there, but no such luck. We run up through here. I believe this is going to give us a shortcut back to... It's going to allow us to go back to where we were. Yep. Another cool tactic, guys, if you're having... Oh, you know what? Actually... Man, that's what I'm telling you. They hide items everywhere. Human effigy. Considering we lost one on the Lost Center, this is good. This is very, very good. Okay. So we're going to come down here. We've finished this area for the most part. There will be a key that we pick up that's going to take us back to that Lost Center area, and I'll show you another idea in terms of another tactic on fighting the Lost Center. But for now, I'm going to end the episode, guys. So I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much for bearing with me and tolerating my failure. And we are going to see you guys again real soon. Take care.